Hi everyone, glad you're here. Up next is our short story of the day. Fortunately, I hurt my hand today. It's just around 4 minutes long.
I woke up early this morning feeling incredibly excited and energized, barely able to contain my enthusiasm for the day ahead. Today was the highly anticipated big hiking trip with my closest friends that we had all been looking forward to for so long. I had carefully planned this outdoor adventure for several weeks, researching trails, checking weather forecasts, and preparing all the necessary equipment. While I was hurriedly making breakfast in the kitchen, I accidentally cut my hand quite deeply with a sharp knife as I was slicing some fruit. I quickly wrapped my injured hand tightly in a clean kitchen towel, applying pressure to try to stop the bleeding. My friends called me on the phone to inform me that they were unfortunately leaving for the hike without me since I couldn't make it in time. I felt deeply disappointed and increasingly angry about missing this long-awaited trip that I had been so excited about. I sat alone at home feeling extremely sorry for myself and wallowing in my misfortune and bad timing. Around noon, my phone suddenly started buzzing incessantly with urgent messages and notifications coming in rapid succession. My friends were texting me frantically from somewhere high up on the mountain, their messages filled with obvious panic and concern. A sudden and severe thunderstorm had unexpectedly hit the hiking trail where they were located, catching them completely off guard. They were now trapped helplessly on the exposed mountainside in heavy, pounding rain with no immediate way to get down safely. Dangerous lightning was flashing continuously and menacingly all around them, illuminating the dark storm clouds overhead. The professional mountain rescue team was immediately called to the scene to help extract them from this dangerous situation. I watched the dramatic news reports from the comfort and safety of my warm, dry home, feeling grateful to be inside. A single emergency rescue helicopter flew loudly overhead, heading directly toward the mountain where my friends were stranded. My friends were finally rescued by the brave rescue team after spending 6 long, cold, and miserable hours exposed to the storm. They eventually returned home completely soaked through to the skin and utterly exhausted from their terrifying ordeal. One of my friends had twisted his ankle quite badly on the slippery rocks and was limping noticeably when he got back. Another friend was suffering from mild hypothermia due to prolonged exposure to the cold rain and wind. They all unanimously agreed that this had been by far their worst and most frightening hiking experience ever. I suddenly realized with crystal clarity that my seemingly unfortunate hand injury had actually saved me from this dangerous situation. Sometimes what initially seems like terrible bad luck actually serves to protect us from much worse consequences. I learned an important life lesson that day. Apparent misfortune can sometimes turn out to be an unexpected blessing in disguise.
Now let's take a look at some useful words from a story.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm means a strong feeling of excitement and interest about something. Show enthusiasm. Lose enthusiasm. He showed great enthusiasm for the project. Increasingly.
Increasingly.
Increasingly means more and more over time. Increasingly popular. Increasingly difficult. People are becoming increasingly aware of climate change. Wallowing.
Wallowing.
Wallowing means rolling about or indulging in something in an uncontrolled way. Wallowing in self-pity. Wallowing in mud. He was wallowing in sadness after the breakup. Incessantly.
Incessantly.
Incessantly means without stopping. Rain incessantly. Talk incessantly. It rained incessantly for 3 days. Succession.
Succession.
Succession means a series of things happening one after another. In quick succession. Line of succession. The team won 3 games in succession. Frantically.
Frantically.
Frantically means doing something in a hurried, anxious, or panic way. Search frantically. Work frantically. She searched frantically for her keys. Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Menacingly means in a threatening or dangerous way. Look menacingly. Move menacingly. The dog growled menacingly at the stranger. Stranded.
Stranded.
Stranded means left in a difficult or helpless position. Stranded passengers. We were stranded at the airport overnight. Ordeal.
Ordeal.
An ordeal is a difficult or painful experience. Go through an ordeal. Surviving the storm was an ordeal. Limping.
Limping.
Limping means walking with difficulty because of an injury. Walk limping. He came limping into the room. Hypothermia.
Hypothermia.
Hypothermia is a medical condition when body temperature drops dangerously low. Suffer from hypothermia. They were treated for hypothermia. Unanimously.
Unanimously.
Unanimously means everyone agrees. Voted unanimously. The proposal was approved unanimously. Disguise.
Disguise.
Disguise means to change appearance to hide identity. In disguise. Disguise oneself. He escaped in disguise.